Imagine a lake that turns birds into stone statues the moment they touch the water. Or a volcano that spews electric blue fire instead of red lava. We like to think we understand our planet, but nature is constantly breaking the rules of physics. There are places on Earth that look like they belong in a fantasy movie or a nightmare. These are not computer-generated special effects. They are real locations you can visit today, if you are brave enough. From endless lightning storms that have raged for centuries, to waterfalls that look like they are bleeding. Science can explain some of them, but others remain a total mystery. We are about to take a journey to the weirdest corners of the globe. You will see rocks that move on their own and water that glows in the dark. The phenomenon at number 1 has baffled scientists for decades and might be proof of something otherworldly. Get ready to question reality. Here are the top 10 most bizarre natural phenomena you won't believe exist. 10. Spotted Lake, Canada. Near Sawyers Valley of British Columbia, there is a lake that looks like a giant polka dot painting. During the winter and spring, it looks like any other body of water. But when the summer heat hits, the water begins to evaporate. As the water recedes, it leaves behind hundreds of colorful circular pools. These spots range in color from yellow to green to blue. The colors are caused by massive concentrations of minerals in the water. It contains high levels of magnesium sulfate, calcium, and sodium sulfates. You can actually walk on the hardened ridges between the spots. The local indigenous people consider this lake sacred. They used the mud and water to heal aches and pains for centuries. 9. Blood Falls, Antarctica. Antarctica is a frozen wasteland of white snow and blue ice. But at the Taylor Glacier, a gruesome sight breaks the pristine landscape. A bright red waterfall flows out of the ice, looking exactly like fresh blood. It spills into Lake Bonny, creating a shocking contrast. For a long time, scientists thought red algae were responsible for the color. But the truth is even stranger. The water comes from a subglacial lake buried under the ice for over 1 million years. This trapped water is extremely salty and rich in iron. When this iron-rich water reaches the surface, it reacts with the air. It essentially rusts instantly, turning the water blood red. 8. The door to hell, Turkmenistan. In the middle of the Karakum Desert, a massive crater has been burning for over 50 years. This is the Darvaza gas crater, known locally as the door to hell. It is a hole in the ground over 200 feet wide, filled with raging fire. At night, its orange glow can be seen for miles. The story goes that Soviet geologists were drilling for oil here in 1971. 7. The Boiling River, Amazon. Deep in the Peruvian Amazon lies a river that kills anything that falls into it. The locals call it Shane Timpishka, which means boiled with the heat of the sun. The water temperature can reach up to 200 degrees Fahrenheit. If you dip your hand in, you will suffer third-degree burns in seconds. Usually, geothermal water is found near volcanoes. But this river is over 400 miles away from the nearest active volcano. The water is heated deep underground before surging up through faults in the earth. 6. Catatumbo lightning, Venezuela. Imagine a thunderstorm that never ends. At the mouth of the Catatumbo River in Venezuela, the sky is constantly at war. This location has the highest concentration of lightning in the world. For up to 300 nights a year, lightning strikes the lake thousands of times an hour. The storms are so consistent, that sailors used them for navigation. They called it the Lighthouse of Maracaibo. The unique geography of the surrounding mountains traps warm trade winds. These winds collide with cold air from the Andes, creating a permanent storm factory. 5. Kawah Ijen blue fire. Indonesia volcanoes are supposed to glow red. But at Kawah Ijen in East Java, the volcano glows electric blue. This is not lava, but burning sulfuric gas. The gas emerges from cracks in the volcano at high pressure and extreme temperatures. When the gas hits the oxygen-rich air, it ignites. It burns with a brilliant blue flame that can rise 16 feet into the air. Some of the gas condenses into liquid sulfur, which continues to burn as it flows down the mountain. It looks exactly like blue lava flows. 4. Lake Natron, Tanzania. This lake in northern Tanzania is one of the most hostile environments on Earth. Lake Natron is bright red due to the bacteria that thrive in its salty water. But the water is extremely alkaline, with a pH almost as high as ammonia. It can chemically burn the skin and eyes of unadapted animals. But the scariest part happens to animals that die there. The sodium carbonate in the water acts as a preservative. It essentially mummifies birds and bats that crash into the lake. Their bodies turn into calcified statues that wash up on the shore. 3. The Eye of the Sahara, Mauritania. From the ground, the Sahara Desert looks like endless sand. But from space, you can see a giant blue eye staring back at you. This is the reshot structure, also known as the Eye of the Sahara. It is a massive circular formation nearly 25 miles wide. For years, scientists thought it was an impact crater from a meteor. But there is no evidence of melted rock that usually comes with an impact. Now, geologists believe it is an eroded geological dome. Layers of rock were pushed up and then worn away by wind and water over millions of years. Some conspiracy theorists believe it is the lost city of Atlantis. 2. The Sea of Stars, Maldives. Imagine walking on a beach where the sand glows blue under your feet. In the Maldives, specifically on Vadhu Island, the ocean sparkles like a mirror of the night sky. This is called the Sea of Stars. It looks like magic, but it is actually biology. The glow comes from microscopic plankton called dinoflagellates. These tiny organisms emit light when they are agitated by movement. When waves crash on the shore, the plankton flash bright blue. If you splash the water, it glows in your hands. It is a defense mechanism meant to scare off predators. 1. The Hestelin lights, Norway. The #1 spot belongs to a phenomenon that defies all explanation. In the Hestelin Valley of Norway, strange lights have been appearing in the sky since the 1930s. They are balls of light that float above the horizon. They can be white, yellow, or red. Sometimes they stand still for an hour. Other times they zoom across the sky at incredible speeds. Unlike other UFO sightings, these lights appear regularly. Scientists have set up cameras and radar to track them. They have confirmed the lights are real physical objects, not just optical illusions. From lakes that create mummies to skies that generate their own light, our planet is full of surprises. These phenomena challenge what we think is possible. They remind us that nature is powerful, beautiful, and sometimes terrifying. We explore space looking for alien worlds, but the strangest things are often right here at home. We just have to know where to look. Which of these natural wonders would you want to see in person? Would you dare to camp near the door to hell? Or swim in the Sea of Stars? Let us know your choice in the comments below. If you enjoyed this tour of the impossible, please hit the like button and subscribe for more amazing top 10 videos. We have more mysteries to uncover soon. Thanks for watching, and stay curious.